Well guys, here we are. We're about an hour from the camper and it's starting to rain. The heavens have opened up. But what a better place here in the mountains of Virginia. Did I also mention my rain gear is at the camper? So we better get moving. Here we go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about the Can Am Outlander 570 XMR. So this is a unit we picked up for my wife 6, 7, 8 months ago, and this is just a video on what we think of it after owning it for this long. How does it maintain, or how does it ride on the trails? How is it in the mud? All those questions that you're curious about. Hopefully we're going to answer some of those today, but here it is. Here's the 23 570 XMR Can Am, and so far it's been a good unit. So with this unit, we've added a light bar, but you're going to get a winch, the rad relocate. It's going to have a snorkel system on it. We added the hand guards and the mirrors and the mud strap, but basically this is it in its stock form. A little bit of modification we did. This had like the factory style hitch receiver. It didn't have the 2-inch hitch on the back, so basically just bought an adapter there at a farm store and just welded it onto that hitch there. Works just fine. We're not pulling heavy stuff, log splitter, small utility trailer to haul firewood, things like that. But there it is. Put an OMD gas cap on it just because I had one lying around, and our friends at Open Road 4-wheel drive provided the 4,500 pound winch, and we added that as well. So there's the unit. Let's get on the trail and ride it a bit, and we'll give some thoughts about it along the way. All right guys, we're just out riding the 570 XMR Outlander. This is a 23, so this is the last of this particular body style. It's the last of the V twins and the smaller bore ATV lineup from Can Am. They went to a single cylinder 500 and a 700, completely different chassis design, but we're just out riding the 570. Thought we would do kind of like a review on this bike since we've had it for a while. We're just down riding the mountains in Virginia, so we're just going to kind of ride it around and kind of let you guys know what we think about it. Right now I'm running it in normal mode. This particular unit, you can adjust it between eco, just a normal operating mode, and then a sport mode. So right now we're just kind of cruising around here in normal mode, 2-wheel drive high. These trails really haven't got too technical yet, so it's been raining for several days. So we don't have to worry about any dust or anything like that. Pretty rocky. But you know, the suspension on this 4-wheeler, it's a little stiff, being that it's an XMR. But you know, on these trails, I've got it adjusted about midway on the dampening, and it's not bad. It's pretty comfortable. It soaks everything up. Plus we got the I believe these are the Mayhem tires, or 27-inch. We got those aired down to, I believe, 6 psi. So its trail manners are, you know, it's very palatable. It is a 570, so it's not, you know, it's not like my 1000 Renegade by no stretch, but it's got plenty of power. It's peppy, lots of low end torque, gets up and goes, no issues whatsoever. Really a good unit. It's a fun bike to ride, and it loves the trails. So the other thing you're going to get with the XMR, you guys can see down there, it does have the rad relocate kit and the snorkel setup. So if you want to take this in some deep mud, you certainly could. We don't go out of our way to find mud, but it's nice to know that you have the capability to go in the deep mud if you need to, or if you get a wild burr and just want to get super dirty, you could definitely do it with this machine. This particular machine too, it has the 650cc engine in it, and simple tune via PV3, something like that, or sending your ECU to get flashed by like Mr. RPM, could easily unlock this 650 motor to its full potential. And I'm not sure what the spec is horsepower wise, but I think you gain, you know, 8 to 11 horsepower, something like that, and that's a substantial difference on any machine. I mean, as far as performance upgrades for not a lot of money, and that's not even putting an exhaust on it, just a simple ECU flash to uncork this motor. It's pretty awesome. So the power steering has, you know, it's adjustable. It's dynamic power steering, so you can adjust the sensitivity on it. Usually my wife rides this, and not super high speed, so she's got it on the max setting most of the time. I believe that's what it's on right now. And, you know, a higher speed, you can adjust that down a little bit, so it's not so squirrely, but really good feature, you know. And the value wise on this machine, just under $10,000, and you're getting a lot of ATV for that kind of money. Trail was just an old road that they've essentially been abandoned, and here we are riding ATVs on it. It's pretty cool. If you guys are watching this video and you haven't checked out any of the Spearhead systems down in Virginia, you're really missing out. You know, Hatfield McCoy gets there's a lot of people's aware of Hatfield McCoy in West Virginia, but Virginia has several public trail systems. The one we're on right now is Coal Canyon. There's also another system. This connects to High Side, Virginia. There's another trail system there. You have the Pocahontas trail system, or I should say the OG Pocahontas system. That's right next to the Pocahontas system in West Virginia. So check out the Spearhead trails in Virginia. They're really nice systems. I would say the trails are a bit more technical. When you get into like the blues and the black trails and Spearheads, they're a little more technical in my opinion. The other difference, the Hatfield systems have, there's just a lot of there's a lot more going on down there. There's a lot more places to stay. Spearhead's rather kind of in its infancy right now compared to Hatfield, but all the same, just a great place to ride. Down here, this is mid to late October. The leaves are, I would say, about 75% of their full color. We've seen several elk this morning. There's a herd of elk staying close to the campgrounds we're at, and if you've never seen elk up close and personal, prepare to be dazzled, because they are absolutely huge and quite the sight to see. Another thing I really like about the Outlander is it's got great fender coverage. Riding my Renegade in comparison to this, I get way more muddier than my wife. I'm always changing clothes a lot more often, because it just slings mud and dirt and dust and water everywhere. For trail riding, the Renegade probably wasn't the best option. I was real hung up on, that big bore 1000, and the type of riding we do, the 850 would have been way more than adequate. We got some same trail etiquette down here at Spearhead that you'll find at Hatfield. And that's actually the first group of people I've seen all day. Far less busier than Hatfield as well. It's kind of hard to see on video, but that hill we just come down was pretty off camber, and the Outlander just kind of soaked it up, no problems whatsoever. Same here with this hill, just gonna soak it up, plenty of ground clearance. Oh, there's some good mud, no problem. As far as I know, there's no restrictions on width. I will say that we had our 72-inch X3 down here without any issues. The trails are a little bit narrower in some sections. 72-inch was a squeeze, but with the traffic, I mean, there's been a couple spots where we had to kind of pull over to let people pass through. Very similar to Hatfield McCoy. Some deep, a little bit of deep water and mud, no problem. Just like any trail system, when you're coming around blind corners, go slow and carefully look. Well, we got some mining stuff here. I'm in mining, so I'm always curious. I want to take a look, so let's stop here and take a peek. Looks like we got some boreholes here from back in the coal mining days down here. Looks like they go pretty far back into the mountain. This is pretty wild. But you know, this is, again, this is the Coal Canyon system, so there's going to be a lot of mining history here, a lot of coal mining history, and just a great trail system. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. Again, this is just kind of a recap, owner's review of the Can Am Outlander XMR 570. This is a 2023 model, and it's the last of a dying breed. But if you guys like these videos, if you're into off-roading, into reloading, all those roadings kind of stuff, stick around. We got all kinds of cool stuff coming up. But we appreciate you guys very much. If you would, consider giving us a subscription. It helps us out in the channel. Share these videos. Give us a thumbs up. Drop some comments. And if you don't like it, hit that thumbs down button. In fact, hit it twice. That, well, that cancels it out, but you get the drift. We appreciate you guys very much. Thanks for watching, and God bless.